What's up, motherfuckers?
What's up? What's
Listen,
up?
we got some shit going on in the world today. Lots of it all around the world, all around the globe. We got motherfucking migration problems.
But
Now, I'm going to touch a little bit. I'm going to push the envelope hard tonight with some migration stuff. Just to be clear, I'm an immigrant. I was born in a foreign country in Ireland. My family is all from Ireland. Your family are immigrants.
yes, they are.
I'm not saying that immigrants are a problem. I understand that immigrants are part of our way of life in America. But what I'm saying is there's two types of immigrants. And that's what I'm going to dive into tonight in tonight's show on the PTE, baby. Look at that up there. You see that?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. I have written down us and them. Right.
Okay.
Great Pink Floyd song, by the way, us
Yeah.
and them.
uh, Okay.
So there's immigrants that come from other countries for better. Why do people leave their foreign countries to come to America?
For opportunity, better life for their children, for their education, and hopefully come do those things and follow our customs and our laws and our rules.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. You come for a better life. You come for whether it be, like you said, education. Maybe you're leaving your country because they fucking beat you to death or they fucking stone you or they fucking rape your family members, or you come to the country to get away from those problems, right? A lot of people migrated from Ireland because of the English or because of the potato famine, and they came here basically to save your family, right? Like, what's your biggest investment in life is your children, right?
Absolutely.
So you're going to do whatever you have to do to make that happen. So I've known you my whole life, so I know your parents. I can speak on behalf of them, and they came to this country and made this country a better place. Your dad always owned businesses. He always helped people. He was a good man. Your mom, same thing. My parents, same thing. They came to this country, they dug their feet in and they adapted. And, my dad owned a business for 50 years in DC. So our parents came to this country to, you know, for their kids to have a better life than they had. Right. And they
Well, I
did
don't
it.
know. My parents kind of were put in that situation. So it's weird. So, yes, your family and my family are both immigrants, but your family made a decision on their family to do it. My parents, unlike your parents, my parents were the children being brought over. They were the you.
Okay. Okay. I
My
see what you're saying.
parents were the you. So think of it that way. So my parents, and I don't know how you want to touch on it with your parents, but my parents, my dad was a diehard conservative and my mom is a diehard conservative. They are Trump all the way. And I don't know if it's a generational thing and who it is that brought who over. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But my parents are the you and the Barry and the Fiona.
And it's interesting because my parents are like diehard liberals for some
I didn't want to
crazy ass reason.
exactly. That's what I was getting at. Like, is there a difference? Is there a disconnect from one generation to the next? Because technically, your parents are the generation of my grandparents, essentially
So that's
came
interesting.
to this
That's
country.
interesting you say that because the way that my parents think, and it's mostly my dad. My mom just kind of goes with the flow. But the way that my dad looks at it is because he's an immigrant, right? When they were coming over to America in this started in like the 60s and the 70s, right? They were brainwashed to think, "Oh, I'm an immigrant. I have to vote Democrat because the Democrats are gonna help me,"
Oh, wow.
right?
Yeah.
So, from the jump, they always thought, "The Republicans don't like us. They don't want us here, so we have to go with the Democrats." So, they've always been brainwashed to believe that the Democrats are the ones who are helping them. Like, they don't like talking about the fact that the KKK was, backed by the Democrats. They don't like there's a lot of bad shit that happened from the Democrats, but they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to discuss that because they're told by them coming over here, you have to vote. And you know what's funny is like talking about immigration with Biden, they're saying over 20 million people snuck in this country illegally. Who do you think those people are going to vote for? Republicans?
Well,
No,
let me ask you this. Who was the president of the United States in the 90s? Like 1990?
Bill Clinton.
Was it was it Bill Clinton? Was
Yeah.
that the beginning of his first term? Like, I feel like that was George Bush and then Bill Clinton coming in, because the reason what I'm getting at is a lot of these people that are in Somalia right now came through programs in the 90s. The federal government brought them here, you know, and I'm not trying to defend any of it, but when you have someone like Ilhan Omar, who has made it into Congress through the vote of people in Minnesota, I question whether or not were these established Somalians that were already here way before her time?
Yeah. Listen, I'm about to question all of it. I mean, we had our show set for something else tonight and it didn't work, but we roll with the punches, right? So when the minute I found out that the first show wasn't going to go, I was like, fucking, we're on it,
Yeah,
dude, because
immigration.
this is something that like it really fucking bothers me. And people who don't know me would probably, knowing that I'm an immigrant, they're probably like, the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, this guy's an immigrant. He's being a hypocrite, this, that. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it is us and them. There's two types of immigrants. There's the type of
Absolutely. Oh my God, there's two types of anything in the world.
there's
It's just
there's
unfortunate when it comes to immigration.
there's the immigrant who comes to this country, who wants to better this country, who loves this country, who actually, you know, I am an American citizen, right? Like I'll always be born in Ireland, but I'm a fucking American. And I mean, I've been here since I was fucking 2 years old,
Yeah.
but my
Didn't you
life
come
is
and go?
no.
Like, weren't you born in Ireland, came here and went back to Ireland?
No, that was my no.
Your
So,
sister.
when I was born here, we stayed here.
Gotcha.
No,
No,
I was
when you
born
were
in
born
Ireland
in
and then
Ireland,
came here.
came here.
Yeah,
It was your sister who was born here and then went
and then
back
went
to
back.
Ireland, and that's
Yeah,
when you were mistakenly happened.
and then that's when mama's little mistake by the lake happened, and they were like, "Fuck, we gotta go to America, and we can't be feeding more potatoes to this fucking kid." So, but
Just
no, like,
imagine your ass in Ireland if you grew up there, man.
I'd be in jail, dude. I'd be in jail or dead because
That time.
listen, yeah, my brother was getting in trouble, like, it was not a good place to
Your
be.
cousin lives there and is, like, on a radio show or something, right?
I don't
Ronan?
know. My brother's doing some big shit out there.
Is he really?
Yeah.
What's
He
he doing?
teaches he teaches a have you ever heard of Trinity, the college?
No.
Trinity's like one of the biggest colleges in Ireland. Teaches screenwriting and he's been doing it for years and it's like a big fucking deal.
Really?
But anyway, fuck that guy.
Fucking immigrant.
But yeah, like so there's two types of immigrants, right? And I fucking like bleed red, white, and blue. Like
Yeah.
I mean, even my tie-dye shirts I make are red, white, and like everything to me, like I fucking love this country, dude. I would die for this country. I will die on the hill for this country. Like this is my fucking jam, dude. And then, so my family came here to hopefully not see their children on fucking unemployment and fucking poverty and alcoholism and fucking jail. And they did pretty good, right? Like
Yeah, I'd say
my
so.
sister's doing well, I'm doing well, like we're in America. We have we have awesome kids, like we're raising our kids. So, but like we appreciate this country. Like both my sister and I are both conservatives. So the two American citizens are both Republicans. Like, the ones who have kids and they live here have become conservative, and it's because we see through the bullshit. Like we don't buy into the bullshit of the left. But my point is like, why the fuck would you leave a country like fucking Somalia or any of these Muslim fucking countries? Why would you leave your shithole fucking country to come to this country of America
Well, I'll tell you why. I mean, that's
and
easy.
be a fucking piece of shit, dude. You know what? When Trump said they're garbage, not all fucking Somalis are garbage. But when you bring your bullshit over here and your fucking bullshit ways with your bullshit Muslim fucking jihadist bullshit, man, fuck you. You don't need to be
Absolutely.
in this country. So you can eat a fucking bag of dicks, dude.
Well, I
That's how I
think
feel.
the problem Americans have, and I feel like I can speak from some experience growing up in a home that absolutely was, if you're Muslim, you're bad. And that was, the way my mom grew up, because they were they were they were abused and tortured. Jews were abused and tortured everywhere they are in the world, essentially, and especially by Muslims. And she grew up in a Muslim country as a Jew. And I can tell you that you don't expect just the regular old nobody
Ooh, you broke the fucking rule, dog.
through my that went through my computer, not through my phone. My phone is silenced.
That was you know what? You know what that was? That was the fucking FBI telling you to, "Hey, boy, tell your white boy over there to chill out with the Somali stuff."
Yeah, whatever.
That was the
Anyways,
government.
so my mom grew up in a home where, they were like taught to be on the defensive all the time. Okay.
Same as
And
Ireland and England. Same thing.
absolutely same
Yeah.
thing. And, you know, when we see or think of Muslims, we think of the bully. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't care how peaceful they are to your face in their homes privately. Fuck Jews. That's how
Yeah.
they feel. At
Fuck
the bottom
fuck
line,
anyone
you could
it's not
I
even
find
Jews,
it
it's
very hard to meet someone that doesn't, let's just put it this way, if they are kind to Jews, they're a different person around their brotherhood.
yeah.
Fuck Jews, like
Dude,
they're gonna not condone so freely. And what I
yeah.
was getting at is
It's fake.
you asked the question, why do they want to come here and then bring their cultures and their ways? Because their ultimate goal is to be in every home and
Yes.
be a part of every DNA
Yep.
and to take over the world.
That's
They
their
there
agenda.
are the extremists that will tell you, you can look it up, you'll find it plenty of
I've
places. They will tell you our mission is to be the dominant race, to be the majority,
mhm.
and they'll say to you right in your face, "And what are you gonna do about it when we're having 5 and 7 children and you're having 2?
Yeah, and
One
they're
day
even
it will
saying
be inevitable."
they're saying, "We're gonna take over your schools, we're gonna take over your children will be
Customs.
Muslim," this kinda shit. So that it's interesting because I was doing a lot of research on this, right? Because I don't wanna
Because white liberals stir the pot.
well, because here's something that is coming is I've been hearing a lot of, and, as a white person, in the last 15 years, ever since fucking Barack Obama was in office, all of a sudden it's like racism is like used like every day as frequent as air. But like everybody can be racist towards white people and it's totally fine. But like you can't say anything about blacks or fucking Asians or Mexicans, but you can say any fucking thing you want about a white person. And
Well,
I think what's happening right now, especially with people like me, the fatigue that I've been saying about the fucking fatigue it's over, dude. I am proud to be white. There's nothing fucking wrong with being white. Why is it okay for black pride or Latin pride, but it's not okay to be fucking proud of being white?
you
Fuck
gotta
that noise.
remember, I think that those things are games created by political powers, especially influenced by the Democratic Party, the extreme left. And the reason I say this is because when you create programs like this, you gather the masses, you gather the sheep, and all the masses do for them is give them the vote that they need. They're not doing it because they have a genuine interest in helping these communities. They're
Mm,
like, we're in. And you have a lot of talk right now in the news everywhere about, seriously, let's fucking end this bullshit and term limits for all political positions in government simply because that's how you keep the government fresh. It becomes stagnant when somebody sits in office for too long. I don't care what the title is: president, Congress, Senate, mayor, governor, judge, alderman, city council, city hall secretary.
Dude, some of these people are gonna die in their chair.
I mean, look at Nancy Pelosi.
Oh my god, dude,
How many
she's like a
years
shell.
did she just run and run and run? And then here's the other part in reference to the term limits: making money while you're in Congress from insider tips.
Dude,
Come on, dude.
yo, check this out. Eileen Omar, what the fuck is it?
Ilhan.
Ilhan Omar, whatever. This bitch, let me tell you about this. Not only did this fucking bitch marry her brother, you fucking incest motherfucker. So
Well, I question
she
that still. Where has the proof come for that? I still haven't seen anything. I just know it's talk.
so listen, she came to this country and she was $47,000 in debt.
Yeah, now she has like 23 million or something.
This bitch is a multi-millionaire, okay? So, and it's not from her fucking salary.
She
And
says it's
then
from her husband's businesses.
yeah, her brother's a successful man. So all this fucking fraud and bullshit going down in I told you I'm pushing it tonight, bitch.
My God.
All this shit going down in Minnesota, right? Now Tim Walz is fucking old tampon Timmy the retard. His ass is fucking his ass is caught up in it now too. Like, so they were fucking around with all these government fucking funds, right? A lot of it was like the EBT type of shit, like food, and they were lying about. So they had this program, right? They had this program where it was like, I forget what it's called. It was like
Freedom first.
feed the hungry or some shit
Hold
like
on.
that.
I think it's
Feed
right
the,
here. I think I have it. I was looking at it today.
yeah. So basically, they said that they fed 91 million meals in
To
like a
people
3-year
starving.
span, which is like 28,000 meals a day. 28,000 kids a day if they ate 3 meals a day. Get the fuck out of here. You know, goddamn well that. So now all this fraud is coming up. And did you hear what this bitch Omar said on the news the other day talking about, and they
Dude,
called
she
her
said
out.
something crazy every day.
She was like, I think it's, the FBI really dropped the ball there because of the loophole. And I'm like, what the fuck? Your people are over here robbing the fucking American ass people, sending your motherfucking money back to Algae Cowbobs or whatever the fuck it's called. And these people are shitting on our country. They're stealing from our fucking country and they're not bettering our country. And again, I'm not saying that all the people from Somalia are fucking bad, but what I'm saying is like, look at all these people migrating to our country and causing fucking problems. Like, wouldn't you want to like come here and kind of like dig your roots in and become part of the community? If you don't want to be Christian, that's fine. You don't have to. It's America. You don't have to be fucking Christian. But you're gonna come out here and fucking protest and burn fucking flags. They're burning fucking bookstores. They're fucking like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They're third world fucking people bringing their third world bullshit, and they're fucking assholes, and they need to pack their bags and fuck off. That's what they need to do.
Man, you're heated tonight.
Dude, this shit makes me so mad
I
because
can
people
tell. I
like
mean,
me,
you're on a rampage tonight.
dude,
I mean, go with it.
it makes immigrants look like assholes. You know, when I'm here to try to raise a family, dude, I volunteer. I do all kinds of shit for, you're a fucking veteran. When you have majority of your immigrants coming to try to better the United States, bringing in their culture and sharing their culture and bettering it and being into communities and neighborhoods and children and education. And then you get these dickheads coming over here fucking humping goats and shit, bro. Fuck
Well,
off.
so that made me think a little bit today when I was prepping for the show. You know, what's really fucked up is I'm going through different processes. I've told you with the VA right now.
Mhm.
And for me to like get what's owed to me through my service, there's no price you can put on my time in the service, no matter what my job was,
Mhm.
at any given moment, it could have been the worst decision of my life. And that is my right in becoming a veteran and becoming honorably discharged. It is so much red tape for me to get from A to B, B to
Mhm.
C, C to D. But immigrants come in
Mhm.
and they jump onto these programs and are practically
Within a
handed
week.
immediately.
Within a week.
Immediately. And
Yep.
I have to go through. And then here's a whole nother community that really doesn't get, the attention it deserves. Not just veterans, but homeless veterans. Like, get the fuck out of here. We are the richest country in the world.
You know
We
how I feel about
we
this.
dominate everything in the world in terms of, like, just way of living. I mean, yes, there are nice places to live, don't get me wrong, and there are ways of life that are different than America, but there's something different about getting up in America on any day of the week and just being like, "Fuck you," like,
Yeah.
you could do whatever you want without fear of, you know and I think
Yeah.
people have taken advantage of our kindness and our freedoms and our First Amendment rights, and man, I really feel, running like FAFO, fuck around and find out.
Yeah, dude.
It's
I
time,
mean,
like, what
it
the
is.
fuck are we doing?
I think we're
Letting this
getting
shit happening.
I think we're getting real close to
You don't have to say it. I
yeah, we're
know.
getting real close to some
To that.
fucking problems because,
Yeah,
people like us who, they're I would consider us mostly pretty chill, go with the flow, or, happy neighbors, we're not violent
absolutely.
people.
You said it best the last week. Let me fix my
My home.
home,
Yeah,
and then I will welcome you in and see what I could do to help you. Like, straight up, like, you pause, you're the immigrant coming into the country, you
mhm,
go through the red tape. We help our homeless, we help our
exactly.
veterans, we help our sick born with preexisting consist
Conditioning,
pre Jesus, I can't even say that word.
reconditioning. You sound like Tim Walz, like a retard. Yeah, no, listen, you know how I feel about that.
Pre-existing conditions.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that. It's
Jeez.
the fact that there is even a veteran that's homeless tonight drives me insane.
Absolutely.
Like, and me being an immigrant who did it the right way. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I came here, I had a green card, I got my fucking citizenship, I took the test, I went to school here, like I am as American as any motherfucker on here. But I'm here to better the country. Like I want my kids to be successful in this country. I want my friends to be successful in this country. I'm super patriotic. And to see how hard that was for me to do it, it still got done. Like, I could have easily been like, "Oh, let me just go ahead and skip over here," but I did it because it was important and it was correct. When people say, they stop calling them illegal immigrants or illegal aliens. They didn't break any laws, and I'm like, "Are you fucking retarded? They
They didn't go through the
trespassed.
process, they broke the law. Dude, oh my god, listen to
Crossing the
this.
border made you a fucking criminal, you
Listen to this.
dickhead."
I was looking at a statistic probably about 3 or 4 days ago, and I wish I saved it, but the gist of it, you're gonna understand completely. It listed, like, 7 or 8 different countries, and the penalty for illegally entering a country blew my mind away. You
Death.
were serving time before you were deported. You weren't just deported. You were going to pay the price and then they would ship your ass back.
Mhm.
And it was mind boggling how all of these countries were like 5 years hard labor, 2 years prison, 1 year prison, £1,000 fine, this, that. I was like, yo. And then it said America. Welcome, Matt.
Oh, yeah. Here's
Free
your EBT card
healthcare,
and free fucking
free
everything.
food. We're gonna fill your refrigerator harder than the working class American. We're gonna make sure you have more food and get the fuck out of
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
A bunch of fucking pushovers. Yeah, dude, that shit is
And there's liberals that actually believe it's not a problem. That's what's
oh,
great. They're like, "It's not really happening. They're not getting benefits."
yeah, and then they
Shut
see
the
the
fuck up. They're not
then they
getting benefits.
dude, Democrats are fucking retards,
They are retards. They're fucking
and,
stupid.
you
Their
know,
fucking moral compass is absolutely so fucking skewed. They say this is the greatest one I've been hearing lately. "Oh my god, we miss a president that was didn't say the F word and was eloquent in his words." No,
who
we have
smoked
a
Newports.
president doing that
Yeah,
because of the joke ass presidents before him. That's
yeah,
the
they
fuck around and find out time now.
yeah, they
Now
missed the
when this is a fight now, and I don't know of any fight that's clean. When you fight at this level, bruh, come on. I
they
love it
missed
that he says a bad word here and there. I
they
love
missed
it
the
that he makes fun of Tim Waltz and calls him retarded because you are fucking retarded if you're going to take millions of dollars in Minnesota citizens' tax money and then who really knows what was done with it? I don't even think there's a definitive answer, but the fact that it's in question is what's scary.
yeah. They miss the presidents that smoke Newports, play basketball, and get their fucking dick sucked in the office. That's what kind of bullshit
Bruh,
they missed.
imagine, and they had the perfect one ready to go. If this bitch won and Waltz was a VP, what the fuck? We dodged a bullet like a motherfucker. Come on,
Dude,
people, gets real here. You
dude,
really believe in this bullshit? You believe in
what
this bitch? You believe in that idiot? You believe in AOC? You believe in Zoran Mamdani, who's already been told by the governor? Cut it out. Nothing you promised is happening. You have no power.
yo, could you imagine
Ridiculous.
could
Stupid
you
idiot.
just could you imagine I heard on the news today, I was driving to do something
It
and I
might go
heard,
viral if we use the word retarded a bunch.
dude, could you imagine if fucking Kamala Harris and Tim Walz were in the White House?
That's what I just said. Imagine.
I know, but oh, dude, did you hear
No, I
yo,
couldn't. That would be hell. The
did you hear
borders
your
would be.
boy Joe Biden's speech the other day? Talk about
He's still
retard.
around. He's still talking.
Dude, talk about retarded. This dude was talking up and he was like, you know how he gets all mad and angry and shit? He was like, you have to remember who we are. We're the United States of Amerigot.
America.
Yo, I can't make that shit up. And
Dude, I read a clip. He
people are
said
like,
that people were begging him
to
to
get off?
run for office again. Stop him. What? Who
The
says
fuck
that?
out
Who
of
said
here.
that?
Another retard.
Send a comment to me and we're going to have a debate. You'll find us on YouTube at PTE Show.
Yeah, YouTube's gonna take they're gonna ban this show. You know,
Well, we push the envelope, and that's what we
it's
do. I
that's
mean,
you know
I'm
what?
just sick and tired of it like you are. You're getting me pumped up now
I don't
for
fucking
the
you know what,
absolute
dude?
stupidity that we're experiencing.
You know what? A lot of times we kind of have to pull each other's reins back. Like some like the whole TikTok thing. I was like, whoa, dude, calm down. Don't be saying that. But like I've gotten to the point, you know, when months ago when I heard the whole term black fatigue, right? And I started looking into it, I'm like, what the fuck's that all about? And then I'm like, well, okay, I see where we're going with this. Like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of fucking fatigued. I'm tired of being called a racist every time I fucking, you know, drive through the intersection.
And here's the crazy thing. You guys don't know Ronan. Ronan is the furthest thing from a racist. Like, if you're cool, he's cool with you. He's not gonna like shut you out.
Nope.
It's just crazy. And I think you're right. It's the
But
color of your skin. You're like a target now.
yeah, and so what's happening now, and I'm not saying with me, I mean it's kind of happening to me, but I'm saying with other people like me
Sure.
who have never been racist, who have no racist fucking bones in their body, we're like meeting this fucking boiling point, dude, where we're kind of like, you know what? If I'm gonna be called racist and I'm gonna be called a Nazi and a fucking fascist and all this, you know what? Maybe if it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, I might as well be a fucking duck, right? Like
Jesus.
if
Well, I'll pull the reins back on you on that one. No, you're not.
but I'm not saying
I know. I know.
I'm gonna be racist, but I'm saying I don't really give a fuck anymore what you think or what people think. If you think I'm racist, good, go fuck yourself, be retarded. But my point is if you grow up right? If you grow up I'm talking about like your kids and my kids, right? If they grow up and they're told that, "Oh, you're white, you're bad, oh, you're a bad person, you're white." What do you think's going to happen? And it's really starting to happen with like the 20-year-olds. So like yours, right? They've grown up thinking that they're the problem because they're white. And their whole life they've been told like you're bad, you're this. You're almost like breeding a new era of racists.
I'm glad you said that. I want to tell you a story really quick. There was a study done, I think if I'm not mistaken, back in the 80s or early 90s. And the study was, and I'm not trying to contradict what we're getting at, but I feel like it's the flip side. It's the reverse now, and you'll understand. There was a study that was done with all these little girls. I think around the age of like between 6 and 8 years old. And there were little white girls and there were little black girls. And they put all of the little white girls in a room and they said, "Go play." And there were dolls everywhere. Okay. And all of the little white girls grabbed little dolls that were white.
Okay.
Okay. And they played with the white dolls. Then they took the little white girls out of the room and they brought little black girls in the room. And they
And
said,
they stole them.
"Go play." Now, shut the fuck up. I'm being serious right now. Don't say that. That's terrible right now. No, but seriously, that's terrible. These are children. The the little black girls went to go play, and they picked up all the little white dolls,
You're a racist for saying that.
and they said, "Why did you take those?" And what they found, they were getting to the point when there were TV commercials made about little dolls, and there was, like, talking about little dolls, it was always about white dolls. So they
Mhm.
were brainwashed to think that that was the cool doll to have. The little black girls wanted white baby dolls, and that didn't make
Okay.
sense. What I'm getting at is, like you said it, white people today, especially, like extreme left liberals, man, I feel like they are just on the flip side, yet they do nothing about it to help these black communities.
Yeah, they
They are
fucking run them
absolute
down.
fucking trash. I'm
Yeah.
so confused as to what it is. Yeah, dude, they put them down. Dude, watch the Hodgkin twins. They will tell you straight up, like, I don't know, man. It's just wild to think how the human brain works just from implementing thoughts. And like I said, it's a big conspiracy. Like,
Yeah. It's
there's just a
you know,
master agenda to everything, I feel.
yeah, so, the other thing is, like, I'll touch on a couple things. So today I was doing a lot of research on Somalia, okay? So I kinda, like, went down the rabbit hole and, obviously I'm looking up, like, Muslim countries, Muslim, communities, and all things lead kinda back to Somalia, right? So, right as I started asking ChatGPT questions, like hard questions, you remember the episode we did the apple?
Oh, yeah, we actually called that episode Apple.
So, myself, I have a great, rapport going back and forth with my ChatGPT. The minute I started talking about Somalians and Muslims, dude, it was like I was talking to somebody else's fucking ChatGPT. This joint turned like real PC. It was like, "Well, just to be clear, we're not talking about blah blah blah." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Who's this guy?" And then funny story, as I was searching it, so it came up and it said, it started like freezing, or it started saying stuff like, data skewed, need to start a new chat. Like it was
Just
basically
talking
like,
about chat, just
yeah, and I was asking it questions about like how many illegals, how many, this
are you
and this and
sure?
this.
Because I had a lot of success with a lot of, like, data of when the immigrations and of the Somalians came into Minnesota. I had a lot of success with that. It told me the programs that did it. It told me the political parties that started it.
It's
It
interesting.
listed every single governor that was in power during its time. The one thing I found interesting is ChatGPT did not focus or put the blame on any of the previous governors, nor Tim Walz. They said these were federal programs. That was interesting.
Every answer was basically like,
I want to
"Hey,
see.
but listen, it wasn't because of Tim Walz. Hey, because listen, it wasn't because of the Democrats. Hey, listen, it's not all of them." Its response to every single question was, "Just because you're asking this question doesn't mean that, majority of them are all peaceful." And I'm like, "Majority of them? Do you fucking watch the news? These motherfuckers are burning cities down, dude." There's a video of, dude, this is all over the world, bro. Like this shit is getting out of control. I mean, it's in fucking Ireland. Dude, the UK is going.
The UK is, well, I don't know. They're starting to fight back. There's some politicians in the UK that are starting to run for office. I how the fuck did London get a Muslim mayor?
Because of your boy fucking Starmer.
Who?
Keir Starmer, dude, that guy's a fucking devil, bro. It's hold
Why
on,
is
I'm
he
looking
my
for,
boy?
just because it sounds like it's easier to call people your boy.
Who is he?
He's the fucking, like, the prime minister of fucking what's his nuts of the UK. Hold on a
What?
second. Yeah, hold on.
Not the prime minister of the United Kingdom is not Muslim.
No, no, hold on, hold on. There's something I'm looking for real quick. Dude, oh, and I saw the fucking group of, dude, check this. This is see. Oh my god, look at this.
Keir
So
Starmer, leader of the Labour Party, who has served as prime minister. Look at this guy. I've never heard of his bitch ass.
hold on a second.
So he allowed this to happen?
Hold on a second. Just fact check me what his role is.
He's the
Well, I put.
leader.
I'm
He's the
gonna. I'm
prime
gonna
minister.
put. I'm
He's
gonna
the prime
put.
minister.
He is.
He is the prime minister
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
United
That's what I
Kingdom.
thought. So
But
I'm gonna
he's not
share
the prime minister of Ireland, right?
of the UK.
Is that Ireland too?
No, bitch.
I don't
You shut up,
fucking
you
know how y'all fucking what island
bro.
belongs to who.
It's mine. It's mine. No,
St-
there's Ireland. Then there's the UK. The UK owns Northern Ireland.
What? So they
Yes.
own part of Ireland?
Yeah. What are you, Tim Walls or something? Are you serious right now?
I didn't know they owned part of it. So
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 imagine this index
president
card.
of of Ireland or the prime minister of Ireland, is he the prime minister of the Northern Ireland?
No, there's the Republic of Ireland, which is my people,
Yeah.
and there's the um the UK, the British, who are the devils. That's what
But
they are.
the UK owns part of Ireland.
Yes. So watch.
So
Let me
who's
show
the
you something.
president of that part of Ireland?
So say this index card was Ireland, the whole island, right? The top corner right here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's owned, and where the star is, that's not the Star of David, relax.
Yeah, I got it.
The star is Belfast. So I was born in the English part of Ireland. So outside here is,
English? Is that why you have an English passport?
fuck out of here, bitch. Yes. Yes. That's
You're
why
English! You're English! Okay, so go on.
I have 3 passports. I
Yeah,
have
I
I
know,
have
I
a
know, I know.
British, Irish, and an American.
So the good part that you weren't born in, the nice part of Ireland.
I was born in Baltimore of Ireland. That's
Yeah,
that's
you
where
are.
I was.
So the nice part of Ireland, the part that's not owned by the UK, does it have a separate president than Belfast?
Well, Belfast. Oh, yes, yes, because Belfast is part of the UK
So Belfast doesn't have a prime minister. It's the prime minister,
of
Sir Keir Starmer.
yeah. So the UK runs the north of Ireland, and that's why the whole beef is because they want them to get the fuck off their island. Like, you got your own island, go fuck off over there. Go be
Why can't they
retarded
get
by
him out?
yourself.
Why can't they get him out? What the fuck? The British, the UK is a bunch of bitches right now.
I know.
You
I
should
know. Well,
steamroll through them
they
motherfuckers.
are standing up though. They're standing up to the bullshit. And
The
there's a guy
Irish
named
are.
there's a guy named Tommy Robinson, and he's fucking. Bro, hold on a second. Let me pull up this fucking
So when
video
Conor McGregor says he wants to run for the presidency, does
of
he want to
that's of
run of the
the
good
good part
side
of
of
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yes, the good Ireland, but the people don't want him.
They don't want Conor?
No, they don't want him. Dude,
Why?
he's a fucking jerk off, dude. Like they don't
Yeah,
want
but
him.
he's gonna stand up for the people. He's gonna fight for them.
Yeah, but like,
Dude, he's Irish through and through. He was a goddamn homeless motherfucker learning how to fight in Ireland and being a plumber. He
so
wasn't
let me
he
show
didn't
you
come from money. The Irish
here.
are stupid. They have a real grassroots tough motherfucker with a little bit of American influence now. He know like Republican influence. Stand by it, Ronan. That's what he's doing.
Listen, I stand
He
by
has that
America.
I'm saying, but he has that attitude to make your country great again.
My country is great again because Donald's running it.
I'm talking
That's
about
my country.
you're
All right,
still
hold on. Let me
Irish.
share my
You
screen with
still
you.
love it. That's
Speaking
why you don't love it because you're not really Irish. You're British.
speaking of Irish, here's a demonstration. Can you see this? Can you see this? All right, here's a pro-Palestinian protest in Dublin, Ireland.
So is Dublin in the good part?
Yeah, Dublin is hold on. Dublin is like Washington D.C. of Ireland.
It's not in Belfast?
No, it's in
Is
it's
this the
the
capital
capital.
of good
Yes,
Ireland?
yes.
Okay.
I love how we call it good.
Well, that's the new name now.
There's good Ireland and bad Ireland.
Yeah, if it's owned by the UK, that's bad Ireland.
So
I would love
first
to
of
help
all,
fight.
look at all these fucking flags. Go fucking home. Look at all these retards. Like, what the fuck
They're
is going?
flying that flag next to your flag. That's like saying that flag flying next to the American flag. Turn this trash off.
That
Look how
this
many
makes
fucking
me
liberals
sick,
are in Ireland. Even good Ireland is trash Ireland now.
dude. This makes me fucking sick to my stomach. Look at all these retards. Isn't Palestine free now?
I mean,
Didn't like aren't they free? Free to
yeah, they're free to do whatever the
aren't they
fuck
free
they
to
want.
stone people in the street and rape women? Aren't they free now?
The only reason we're gonna go and fight them for one reason because they're fucking stupid fucks who keep poking the bear. Poke the bear all you want. Israel will keep fighting. And that's why Israel is the only country in the world that doesn't announce their nuclear arsenal to the UN.
Watch this shit, dude. My new favorite hero is this motherfucker
You're
right
just
here.
learning about him. I've been following this cat. Zero.
Who?
The dude you're gonna put on he's the leader, the UN representative for Poland.
Do you know who this guy is?
Yes, I've been following him for 2 years. Are you
Dude,
just learning about him?
this guy is my new fucking favorite man in the world.
Are you just learning about him?
Yes.
Holy
Let me play this real quick. So he went to
I
what
know.
is he? He's the Polish president, right?
No, he is
Prime
the
Minister?
UN ambassador to Poland for the UN.
Okay. So this was the other day. He went to or no, this is
2 months ago or
okay.
3
So
months
2
ago.
months ago.
I saw this.
He
I
go
saw
okay, so let me play this real quick
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
this shit got my blood going, baby. The American flag. Send them back. Oh my god.
Dude, he's a beast.
I fucking love this guy.
Actually, I'm gonna pull something up while we're doing this on him. If you like him, I'm gonna show you something.
Love it. Fucking love it.
Give me a second. I'm gonna show you this, and let me see if I can find it. Oh my god, where is it?
Here, I'll show you this while you're looking for that.
No, yeah, show me that. I know where I messed up. I think I found it.
This is called Jalibi or Jalibs, whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay.
This so Jalibi is in Somalia, right? So there's Mogadishu. No, I did not sneeze. I
That's
didn't.
where the movie
Bless you. God bless you.
Black Hawk Down took place, just so you know.
Oh, I thought you sneezed. I thought you said Mogadishu. So
I did
here's
put
Jalibi.
Mogadishu.
Here's Jalibi, right? Whatever the fuck it's called. So this is where did it go? So this is where what is it called? Ali Kebabis or some shit? Ali Shabab, whatever the fucking their terrorist organization is. This is known as one of their like their meetups, right? Look at this fucking classy joint.
Jesus Christ.
Look at this. What is that? Is that Rockville Pike right there?
Oh my God.
What is it?
You
Oh,
know
look,
the
look,
country collapsed completely in 1991.
here's 270 right here. Look at this. And then, I mean, like, I'm like lost for words. Like, what in the actual fuck is like, come on, dude. So you come from this, right? You make it to America. Look, there's the one guy in the neighborhood who has got a fucking car. Look, literally, there's another car.
Shut the fuck up. Count
Look,
how many animals you can find.
there's a tank. Look at all these fucking. There's a lot of goats there, probably getting impregnated by. Anyway, so okay, so you make it out of this fucking shithole, right? Look at the river; it's like filled with diarrhea. So you make it out of this shithole, and you travel up 95.
Oh, you're so
Right? You finally make it out of Durka Durka. What is this called? Yeah, Durka Durka. And you get back to America and you act like assholes. Why this YouTube is gonna fucking rip me for this?
stupid.
But listen, if you're so pressed on leaving a place like this, why would you continue to live that lifestyle, to be an asshole, to not appreciate the culture that you're going into? I'm not saying you have to be American, but like Arnold Schwarzenegger said it the best, man. You're a fucking guest. And why would you not be a good house guest and, you know, try to get along with the fucking people, man? I
All
don't know,
right, I'm
man.
gonna play you one of Dominic's videos really quick, okay?
All right.
All right, let me pull this up.
Between Molly leaving and Molly's
Oh,
osteoporosis,
hold
I
on.
thought life was gonna
Osteoporosis?
Yeah, it's the
No.
commercial.
menopausal osteoporosis and at high risk for fracture. Avenity can help you.
Stay in the loop with the biggest moments from the European Parliament.
Thank you, Mr. All right, here we go. Let me share this. This is good. You'll like this if you like.
Send them back. Send them back.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Dear leftists, you've been attacking President Trump for years. Now you're whining about tariffs. You're not happy that he doesn't want to be your private.
Turn it down. It's echoing.
It's not Trump's decision to spend money on illegal migrants instead of army or industry. It's not Trump's fault that you restricted European industry because of your green god and because of your sick ideology. It's not his fault. It's time to be a man. It's time to take care of yourself. It's
Time.
stop wearing dresses and be a man. Put on an armor. Not
I
a
fucking love this guy.
laughter will not change the fact that this is your fault. This is your fault. You destroyed and made Europe weak. So be a man. Be strong. Be brave. Be like Poland, because you're not going to laugh in a minute. Russian drones are flying over Poland, and what you're doing, you're having another discussion about helping migrants, and you're not going to laugh for long. That is the problem. You do not understand your position. So stop attacking us, because we are the force in Europe to save Europe, to restore Europe. We are the brave ones, and you've got only laughter because you are safe here in this building, in this parliament. Over a million people will take streets of London this Saturday, and you will see the unity. You will see the strength of the patriots. Be brave.
Love it.
Share and subscribe and let us know your thoughts in the
He's
comments.
amazing,
We'd
dude.
love
Yeah.
There's
That's-
so many great clips of him. I mean,
He's my new
racist by like Pierce Morgan maybe or something. And I don't know. You want to watch another one of his clips?
yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll play this one for you. Let's see.
Oh, that's on the PBD show. I can tell by the background.
Because
Hold on. Let me start it over. Here we go.
Germany, France, and others, there is such a huge difference.
that when I'm back home after a week in Brussels, because we European parliamentarians are in Brussels the whole week, I just want to kiss the land, my homeland. It's so beautiful. And I'm not saying that because I'm Polish, that's obvious, but because of this data, it's clean, it's safe, it's normal. That's why I'm trying to say that Poland is the last stronghold of Christianity and normality in Europe. I'm proud of it. Over 1,000 years of history, our kings, John Paul II, Chopin was Polish. King Sobieski, who stopped Muslims in Vienna, he was Polish. He saved Europe. We contributed, we gave the world so many things, so many great people that I'm proud to be Polish. And when I'm back at home for weekend, I feel like Poland is 40 million nation, which is responsible for Christian Europe as a country. When you see Sweden,
Yeah.
Germany,
See,
France, and others.
that shit gets me fired up, dude. So let's talk numbers, okay? Okay, so the the big terrorist group of Somalia is called Ali Jabal or something, right? Ali
I have
Kababi.
no idea what they're called. I just know that I don't know what they're
So
called.
they're Sunni Muslims, right? Okay, so the four biggest states that they go to in America is, what would you take a guess?
Well, obviously Minnesota,
Yeah,
maybe Virginia or
California,
okay, California,
Washington, and Ohio, right?
Ohio.
Don't know. Anyway, so when you ask ChatGPT about numbers, when you ask, how many immigrants,
Ask me the question. Let me see what my chat GPT
say how many Muslims live in America, and it'll give you like some protected information. It's almost like
See what it
it's
says.
hesitant to answer, and it'll give you
Best
some.
available evidence based estimate of the Muslim population in the United States.
260.
Roughly 3.5 to 4 million people. This includes both U.S. citizens and non-citizens of all ages and backgrounds.
Okay, so
the U.S. represent about 1% to 1.2% of the total U.S. population. 1.2% of the population. Man, they're making a big goddamn fucking impact right now.
yes, so ask how many Muslims are in Minnesota. So what I didn't realize is that Kenya,
Most estimates put the Muslim population in Minnesota in the range of 150,000 to 200,000 people. This includes Somali Americans, other African Muslim immigrants, South Asian Muslims, Arab Muslims, and U.S.-born Muslim families.
okay,
While
so
Minnesota has a large Muslim population, Somali community. Minnesota is the largest Somali community in the
so
U.S.
quarter of a million.
Twin cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, longstanding migration. In addition to Somalia, Minnesota's Muslim population includes,
Which is crazy because it's cold as shit up there. I don't understand what the fuck they got going on up there. So I was watching this video about it was a guy, like a pastor in
wait,
Somalia.
save that for 1 second. This is very sad. If Minnesota's total population is roughly 5.7 million, a Muslim population of 150,000 to 200,000 would represent about 2.5 to 3.5% of the state's population, higher than the U.S. national average. What I'm getting at is, do people not go out and vote? And there was a huge topic today about how hard Trump is working. He's going out pushing other, representatives of the Republican Party to win. He's like endorsing them and he's on the road for them. And he's the president of the United States. He shouldn't be doing that. Why the fuck aren't, people going out to vote when it's not Trump on the ballot and the ticket? We've talked about it before.
But I will say, you're probably not gonna like this, but I'm a little upset with Donnie because
I'm fine with that.
he's, I get the whole Venezuela thing right now,
We took
but
a
like,
ship, an oil ship or something.
listen, Venezuela can ease. I feel like Venezuela can easily be reined in, right? But in my eyes, I think that this Muslim bullshit is much higher on the priority list than fucking Venezuela, because Venezuela's on the going back to my thing last week, right? Protect your family, then your neighbor, right? The Muslim thing is affecting our family, our household, where
But the
Venezuela
Venezuela thing, if it really is to do with drugs, Ronan, it's affecting Americans. I lost my
understood.
kid because of it.
I
You know,
completely understand.
listen, that drug she took to lose her life very well could have come from one of these countries that were trying to fight this war on drugs. Every president for the last 40 years, 40 years, Reagan, 45, almost 50 years now,
War on drugs.
war on drugs was part of every president's agenda. Why is Trump being attacked for it?
Well, no, I'm not well,
No,
because
not by you, I'm saying
they're
by
gonna
the
attack him for
media.
everything, that's why. But my thing is, like, I 100% support what they're doing to, like, when I see people like, "Oh, did you vote for this?" I'm like, "Fucking right, I voted for that. If my back wasn't broken, I'd love to join them. I'll drop the motherfucking bomb, dude." But my point is, like, if we don't if we don't act if we don't act right now, this Muslim shit is gonna spiral out of control. And, when Trump's gone, so in what, 3 years from now, he's gone, you know, I can tell you right now, dude, I pray to Jesus it's Ron DeSantis who's the president, because Ron DeSantis just went out and labeled this group down here. It's called CARE.
The Muslim Brotherhood.
He labeled them as terrorists, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're trying to sue him. Dude, Ron DeSantis don't fuck around. I love that guy, dude. I think Ron DeSantis is the man. The only mistake that dude's ever made was running for president last time around. He should have sat it out. He should have played the politics and been Trump's buddy. He came in too early. It wasn't his time. But
If he didn't pull the stunts he pulled and went against Trump, I could have seen him as an amazing running mate.
you know what though?
Because
Kinda
that would
makes
have been his
you
door into the presidency.
But if you think about it though, like, that really shows a lot of his fucking character though. Like, he went, that was David versus Goliath. Like, he didn't give a fuck. He went against the beast. And he's still swinging, dude. He's still doing shit. He's still making shit. A lot of people that usually go against the big dog, they fizzle out, right? Like, look at the people who tried to go against Trump and you never even hear their names again, like Jeb Bush. Fuck is that guy doing? Or like that fat fuck from New Jersey, Chris Christie,
Oh
that
my
fat
god.
piece of shit. Like, all these other retards. It's like a coffin. But Ron DeSantis, dude, I'm telling you, man,
So what are
between
some of the immigration laws that do they I'm assuming ICE doesn't have to go to a state like Florida. Florida just handles their business, right? I mean, do they go after do they have ICE task force that are state run?
well, we have Alligator Alcatraz. You know what that is, right?
But that's a federal prison. That's different.
I know, but
I'm talking about, does Florida have independent task forces that go out looking for illegals,
I'm
and
sure they do. If they did, it would probably be more around like the Miami-Dade area,
yeah,
because
because I
that's
can't see ICE, needing to intervene in Florida. I'm pretty sure Florida,
yeah.
handles their business themselves. That would be a waste of
Florida's like
taxpayer
Texas.
dollars.
And the other thing is, like, I think it really comes down to
Dude, fuck
people,
Texas with that fucking bitch Jasmine Crockett.
dude,
I wanna fucking wring that bitch's neck.
that bitch she's another retard. She needs to
She
go
is a
away.
fucking idiot.
What a
She said,
ratchet
"I'm not
fucking
going
retard.
away." Bitch, you're gonna go away when the motherfucking shit hits the fan in this bitch. We're gonna
Dude,
get all of you motherfuckers.
listen,
Period.
that chick is about as retarded. You know what? Don't get me started on her. Get me in
Jesus
trouble.
Christ.
I'm already in trouble, I can tell. But no, it's
We won't know. Right now, this is as private as can be until we publish it.
well, you know what? Fuck her. But no, I mean, it's, I think, people, okay, so if you're a Somalian or you're
Black
a Muslim,
politicians are the worst for one reason. They motherfuck their own people.
yeah, they do. And they're always
It's
late.
like, yo, you are fucking bold as shit. You took the vote from them, then you motherfuck them.
Yeah.
You did nothing to help your community for shit.
Dude, her
Dude, I love
community,
calling out black people that are actually racist towards their own people. My
you know
favorite.
what? You know what? There was a black girl from Baltimore. Her name is Kim Klasick, and she was a Republican, and she was fucking dope, dude. She was awesome. She walked down First Street and showed you the real shitty areas, and she put people on fucking blast. And she just like fizzled away,
Yep.
gone,
They don't
gone.
like
They
that.
fucking weeded her ass out.
Especially
She
in
was
Baltimore. That's a motherfucking
she
blue
was a
ass state.
strong, fucking confident black woman, and they fucking shut her down.
That's a shame. That is such a shame. Those people genuinely would have helped the black community in Baltimore.
100%.
And only God knows
100.
that shit needs all the help it can get. Jesus Christ, I lived there with Stephanie for 2 years. And my neighbor, he used to say to me, he was like, yo, you walk in the streets at 2 a.m. by yourself down here. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm just going to the store. What the fuck? He's like, you carry? I was like, absolutely. This is Baltimore, motherfucker. Every single time I would walk from our house to a Royal Farms because I was craving some chicken or something, like 2 a.m. I was like, oh my God, I want some Royal Farms chicken. So I wouldn't get in my car. I'd rather walk there. It's summertime in the city. It was nice. I loved it. But I lived in a bad part of Baltimore, and he was like,
All of
yo,
Baltimore's bad.
no, there's some cool parts.
Man, fuck Baltimore, dude.
Actually, the cool parts are the parts that all the ghetto motherfuckers leave the ghetto. They go to the cool parts like Federal Hill, Locust Point.
That's where I lived, in Locust Point.
Yeah, and I lived not too far from there. And they would go there and be like, oh, yeah, this is a nice neighborhood. We're going to rob all these cars.
So Locust Point was like the only white fucking area because that's where all the ship
Well, that was
workers
Federal
lived.
Hill.
Yeah, well, but then you were getting closer towards Camden Yards. But Locust Point, it was all like ship workers. So
Yeah, I know.
there was a bar across the street from my house that opened at 6 a.m. So
there
there
was
were
a
nights.
bar. What the fuck was that bar?
There were nights that there was Hull Street Blues, or was it Hull Street? Yeah, Hull Street Blues. That was my jam. But anyway,
What the
dude,
fuck was
it's
the name? Now I want to think about it. All right. Well, anyways.
So anyway, I'm glad I migrated away from fucking Baltimore on that note. But yeah, so all these, okay, so there's roughly 18 million Somalians. You keep trying to
Where?
get me off of this. In the world, there's
In the world.
let's say there's 20 million Somalians.
Okay.
5 million, right? 5 million of them are outside of Somalia. So that's a quarter. A quarter of them have left the shithole.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's expected when a country completely collapses.
Okay.
So not surprised.
And 7 million of them live in Kenya and Ethiopia. So supposedly Kenya and Ethiopia are big Muslim countries too.
I mean, that makes sense. Those would be great countries for their cultures to assimilate and live amongst each other. That's
More
good.
shitholes. And
No,
shit.
not necessarily. Yeah. Kenya and what did you say? What was it? Ethiopia?
Ethiopia.
It's a much better country than it was.
What do you mean then Somalia?
No, than it was back in the 80s and 90s. They're good countries for these Somalians to go to.
Isn't that where they're killing Christians and shit?
Not
That's where they got the zebras, right?
In Ethiopia, they're not killing Christians, and Ethiopia is a huge Christian country. They say there's beliefs about like the first written Bible ever is in Ethiopia, in a church, and it's guarded by monks for 2027 years or 2025 years, whatever the fuck time they wrote it.
Oh my God, look at this. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm just thankful to be in the greatest country on the fucking planet, dude. I'm looking at pictures of what the fuck is this? Oh my God, I'm not even going to share this. Uh, so there's half of Somalians who have left Somalia,
I
right?
thought you said a quarter.
Well, 7 million of them live in Ethiopia or Kenya. So they've
Oh, okay.
escaped the shithole to move to a not as shitty of a hole. So there's half of them gone, right? So people say there's a lot of incest with Somalians, or that they're basically
Who said this?
diddling their that's the word on the street. The word on the street is
Why?
they
Because they say Ilhan Omar married
no,
her brother?
not just the her that she married her brother. She's just one fact. There's others out there that marry their sisters and their cousins, and it's like some real West Virginia type shit. So I was reading the other day that they run studies and they're talking about incest, what it does to your brain. Like, for example, they all look like the dude from Captain Phillips.
Jesus Christ, Ronan.
I am your captain. Look at me. So they talk about retardation.
Yeah, but that's known. Like, incest will
Cause
create
retardation.
severe.
That's what it's like having two dogs do the dirty and the dog comes out a mixed retard.
I
That's
mean,
the
they
hill I'm
do
dying
look
on.
like they're fucking scary, like skeletons with skin on this.
And
No
that's what I'm
muscle.
saying, dude. They look like their heads are all like, I'm telling you, dude. Fucking ban
Like,
me all you want.
they're like the alien race on Earth.
I'm telling you, with skin.
Yeah.
They got big alien heads and then they got a receding hairline. Like it's the same fucking guy.
I didn't even think about that.
Because they're all, not sorry, I don't want to upset chat. Some of them are, and they're like marrying like 3, 5, 6, 8-year-old girls. Grown ass men are marrying these fucking children at 9 years old. And bro, these people they can't coexist with the West. They weren't built for that. They don't want to. They're here to fucking rule and conquer. They're not here to fucking coexist. They need to pack their fucking bags and fuck off. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, man. That's the problem.
Take all the retards with you.
We don't have patriots in this country, and it's only half of the country fighting, it's just, I don't know, man.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about immigration.
All right, let's shut up about immigration for 1 minute. Let's talk about what's going on in our lives right now before we end this show.
What are we trying to save our show by not coming off as complete douchebags?
Well, I didn't think of that, but that's a great idea.
So, YouTube, we're not totally assholes. We're just, but as much like if most people I knew saw this, they would be like, "Oh my God, dude, your boy's gone off the fucking rails." I think this is where I stand right now. Is it's a hill I'm willing to die on, and how I got here. Because, like you said, I was never racist, and I'm still not racist, but I am fucking fatigued, dude. I'm tired. I'm over it. I'm proud to be white. Fuck you if you have a problem with it. Scroll on, brother. You don't like what I'm saying? Get off my fucking page. It's not for you.
You know what's crazy? That people take pride in their skin color and feel that it's necessary to say it. Shouldn't it be blatantly obvious because that's the way you were born? Like, you can't control it. So why associate pride with something that you had zero say in?
Mm-hmm.
Your mom and dad fucked, and there was 3 billion of you racing on that day to go to your mother's egg, and you just happened to make it. How is that your fucking choice at all? It should be blatantly obvious that you're proud of what you are.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just such a twisted thing. It's almost, I'll tell you what pride has, or not pride, but what like race has become. Race has become what I have always believed money to be, and that's evil.
mm-hmm. It's like a card. It's a card that
But
can always be
race
used against you.
shouldn't have ever become evil. Race should have just been expected. Like, there's no such thing as a man becoming a woman. That's not a real thing.
It's like water and air. Water is water and air is air.
It just makes no sense to me. It's baffling that race is not even like a thing that you're proud of or a thing that you just accept, but it's like, if you're this, you could be shunned. You could be completely outcasted and you have no control of what you are. It's like saying a person with one eye, can only see out of one eye. They have no control over that. I mean,
Yeah, I think what really has pushed me over the edge is that, if you're gay or trans, you decide to cut your dick off and wear a dress, you can be proud about that, right? You can be a proud fucking weirdo. Or, if you're Muslim or if you're Jewish or if you're black or if you're fucking Asian or Hispanic, it's almost like a badge of honor that you're wearing. Oh, I'm a trans, But then if you turn around, you're like, you know what? I'm European and I'm white. It's like, whoa, you racist fucking Nazi. It's like, why is it okay dude, I've heard some black people say the most fucking outrageous things about white people
Yeah.
dude, in the same comment of saying how they're crackers and you smell like mayonnaise and wet dog and you're this and you're racist. It's like, are you fucking retarded? You're just like racist. You're completely being racist to me. And then you're going to call me a racist. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Like, that is the definition of being a fucking retard.
I think
And
the
you should
word
go home too.
racist is stupid because for me, I'm allowed
Idiots.
to have my feelings about anybody I want. There should be, how there's the First Amendment in America? Well, we should have the Zero Amendment before one. And the Zero Amendment means go fuck yourself because my feelings are mine. And if I don't like you or him or them or that group or this group or one person or the color of their skin or whatever, I don't give a shit. Because whether you know that I don't like them or whether I keep it secret, it's inevitable. I don't like them. I'm sorry that it offends you that now you are privy to my thoughts. Like,
Yeah, see, and you know
go
what?
fuck yourself. If you don't like me, I'm totally good with that.
I've gotten to a point where I don't care I don't care if people think I'm an asshole. I don't care if people think I'm racist because people have been saying it for so long. Now I'm like, well, who gives a fuck? What, you can think what you want. It is what it is.
I'll
But
tell
like,
you, I deal with a lot of diversity during my day job.
yeah, because
And
you live in Maryland. I was
okay,
up there.
well, let's tone that down for 1 second. I deal with a lot of diversity in my day job. And I will tell you, if you come into my office and you treat me with the respect of the title that I carry and you allow me to do my job, and I'm saying this because there are people that come in and bark orders like, I read this on the internet. Rah, rah, rah. Go fuck yourself. But you come in and you allow me to do my job, you will get the best respect. You will get the best treatment. You will be well informed of your decisions when dealing with me and doing business with me. And I never look at the color of your skin, your height, your religion, your sex, none of that. You know what the only thing is that I care about? There's only one color I care about. That's it, green. If you're doing business with me, I'm your advocate. I'm your support. I will be there for you. I will fight for you. But if you're just blowing me off and coming in to waste my time, man,
Dude, did I tell
you're
you
gonna
about,
get the fucking treatment. I don't give a shit who you are. You can have a shirt that says love Trump, and I'm a Trump supporter. And if you treat me bad, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself because we're dealing business right now. And I don't know, man.
did I tell you that there's a video? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we jump here, because I know hold on. I
But
gotta play this one because this,
oh, and I have one to play tonight before we end as
hold on.
well that I told you about. You just let me know when I can play my video.
Oh, play yours now and then I'll look for mine.
Let me see if this plays. All right. Let me share the screen. This is my commercial.
I need more space. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Mute this while it's playing.
Who's that, Reba?
Oh, that's Reba.
What up,
But
girl?
wait till you see what this student did in Minnesota. It's actually crazy.
Make me mad?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Just deal with it. It'll be fine. All right, please play. Hopefully it plays right after this. You ready?
Bring the whole cat.
What?
College student in Minnesota sparked outrage this week after posting a profanity. Oh, I missed it. It went away. But he basically was saying he was going to like shoot ICE agents.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hey, do you ever listen to Brandon Tatum? Officer Tatum?
Why does that sound familiar?
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I stopped sharing. You got the screen. Go for it.
All right. Let me. This dude's good. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So this gets my fucking blood boiling. You ready? So this woman is a black attorney, and she says that she loves overcharging white people. Right?
You talked about this chick before.
Yo, and she's married to a fucking white man.
Please turn that off. It's ridiculous. So turn that off really quick. I'm going to tell you something about this. She should be stereotypical. She should be
Stoned.
No, disbarred for that.
100%.
She should be disbarred.
100%
Just for saying that.
Dude, could you imagine the
That's
roles?
Completely racist.
The
That's
roles.
what racism is. Right there.
Hold on a second.
People just don't understand the actual definition of it. And
That
whole
could you imagine the fucking flip if that's oh my god, if that flip the script was flipped the other way. That would be insane.
That would be the fucking Washington Post, New York Times, LA Times, fucking every headline, CNN, Fox, ABC, Space Jam, aliens, everybody would be showing that on the news if it were the opposite. That would be in space.
Yeah.
Other worlds.
You can still see my screen, right?
Yeah, I see some guy with a white beard and
that's hold on. That's
Chica Hamad Gumi.
Hold on. Warns Trump.
Warns Trump. Who's warning Trump?
Where is this fucking guy? I should have fucking got this video.
Your Google search is funny as shit. Muslim man wants Trump or warns Trump.
No, warns Trump about takeover. There was a oh man.
Who's taking over? 200,000 Somalians?
The Muslims. Hold on, who's got the screen right now? You?
You got the screen. I don't have shit.
I saw your shit.
You didn't see mine. I was reading your screen.
Yeah, so dude, that shit's crazy, dude. Imagine if fucking a white person came out and said, I love charging black people extra because I let white people do it for free. Dude.
I don't know, dude. That should end someone's career right there.
I would hope so, right?
Well, what's her name?
I don't know her fucking name.
Oh, damn it.
Hold on.
You got a fucking clip and don't even know the damn name of the person saying it? Man, we gotta search them up.
Man, hold on. I gotta find this video because I'll probably fucking find it right when I get off the phone with you. Yeah, dude. But I would love to see what?
I was just saying I'm looking something up really quick. Go ahead.
I would love to see Trump turn the heat up with
who?
On ICE, just fucking getting everybody. I love this guy. Look at there he is. I am your captain. You ever seen this guy? This guy's good. This guy's got gorilla balls right here. Where
we have 2.1 million service members between active duty, guard, and reserve in our military. This does not include. I know this guy right here.
This guy's awesome. Oh shit! Hold on. Damn, sucker punch. Look, he's like, whatever, bitch. these people, dude. Like, look at him. Look at this guy running away. This guy's good. If you ever watch, he's got fucking gorilla balls, dude. That motherfucker. Look at that little bitch. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Wow, why is it still going? Yeah, dude. It's I'd love to see him. I'd love to see just tossing these motherfuckers out, dude. Send them. Got 2 tickets to paradise.
Dude, we should let gangs fucking have their own division of like immigration enforcement, like ICE, and let US gangs do it.
Yeah, hey, and that's how you get out of jail. Like, you do good deeds. It's like
You think
community
you're gonna
service.
have Karen coming up to a gang member? They ain't gonna have damn paintballs shooting at you. They're gonna shoot you with the pew pen.
Hold on. Here's a good one. Here's a good one. So the Minneapolis mayor, this is good. Okay,
80 million Americans personally own guns.
Okay, so hold on. You know what? I'll never forget. Who was was it aunt? Who was your aunt that lived off of like 650 out in Olney?
Giddings, haha.
Yes. What was her name?
Lillian.
Yeah, right? Dopest fucking house in the world, by the way. She lived in like the fucking, what I thought was the White House.
Do you remember that upstairs? All the way upstairs?
Yeah, dude. And she had the pond, dude. What a dope ass fucking house, right? I'll never forget the first dude. I was over there, and because your mom was Moroccan, and I remember a lot of times I would come over to eat, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this, dude?" Like like I'm coming from like meat and potatoes. Y'all motherfuckers eating couscous and shit, right? So I remember one time I was over at Aunt Lillian's, and it was like a big, because I would go with you guys to Papoose and Yayas, and I would so whenever you would eat something that you weren't interested in, you would eat it, right? It was a rule. You just fucking eat it, right?
Yeah.
But there's always a face you make when you're eating something you don't want, right? So I remember when I saw this video, I remember at Lillian's house, there was like, I don't know what it was. It might have been like lamb and couscous or something. And I was like, what the fuck is a couscous? And I remember just taking spoonfuls of it. And I was like, Esther will be mad as shit if I don't eat this, right? So you ready for this? Watch this shit. This is the mayor of Minneapolis, right? I fucking love it. This is the mayor of Minneapolis. He's eating in a Somalian restaurant. Okay. First of all, what in the fuck is on this table right here? It looks like literal fucking shit. It looks like an animal took a shit on a bowl. Watch this dude's face, all right?
I'm gonna throw up, Ronan.
Paper bowl. He's playing with it. He's not trying to eat it. Look at that face, dude.
Dude, that motherfucker's happy in the corner, like, haha, we just got this white boy.
Yeah, look at him. He's so excited.
He's happy as shit. He's like,
Yes,
"Look,
sir."
he's like, oh my God, I won the bet with all my boys in the back.
Yeah. He's like, look,
He's
I
like-
am your captain now. So, and then he does a speech. He's up doing his fucking speech, and he starts talking in Durka Durka. And then they're like,
Yeah,
why?
the mayor?
Yeah, the mayor started talking Durka Durka. They're like,
Oh,
dude, why
God.
are you talking like you're in fucking Team America? Like, what's this all about? I can't stand it. I can't. It just.
All right. Well,
All right, let's land the plane before we crash it. On that note, I think we pushed it the hardest tonight.
Yeah, a little bit.
I wouldn't be surprised if I woke up to like 350 messages on my phone tomorrow, and we go viral for me being the racist, just for calling out facts,
I mean, we did a little bit of that tonight. It is what it is. Fuck it. People need to get over it. Like I said, the Zero Amendment.
Like
Not the First
Smokey,
Amendment, but the Zero Amendment. It's not the words, it's the feelings.
like what Smokey said on Friday. I don't give a fuck.
Amen.
Fuck them. Fuck them. You don't like our page? Keep watching, bitch, because I love pissing you off.
Yeah.
Stay with us. Stay tuned. On that note, fuck you.
All right. Catch us on PTE YouTube or the PTE show on TikTok. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.